I actually played the piano in kindergarten too.
Right.
Because teacher used to play the piano in kindergarten, but I was volunteering to play the piano by myself too. So yeah.
And so sometimes she would let you play.
Every time. Because
Every time.
I was crying out loud, can I play, can I play?
Really?
Yeah, because there was one time, like when we have to clean up after we play in kindergarten, I still remember. And teacher used to play the piano for us to enjoying our cleaning time.
During the cleaning time.
Yeah, but I asked my teacher, can I play the piano while cleaning? Because I obviously didn't want to clean.
Didn't want to clean.
but I wanted to play the piano at the same time. So, yeah.
And she let you do that.
Yes.
Were the other children very jealous? The other children must have studied harder piano at their piano lessons.
I guess they're jealous.
Yeah, they're cleaning and you're playing the piano.
But I did not care. I'm kidding.
Okay, yeah, you were obsessed with playing the piano.
Yeah, I did. I was.
And where did you grow from there? You went to America at a young age, you said right in high school?
Yeah, when I got into elementary school, my mother and father didn't actually want me to major in music as a future job because, as an artist, it's really hard to, be a really good, making a lot of money.
Sure.
And be on top because only, winner takes it all, you
sing too.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It works in every, job, but especially as an artist, really winner takes everything.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to be on track.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
we have an interesting expression for that. We say feast or famine.
Feast or famine?
Feast or famine. 야, 영어 표현 가르쳐 드릴게요.
Okay.
Feast 하면은 엄청 많이 먹는 거죠.
Yes.
You get a huge feast, then you're eating a lot. And famine is starving, right? 굶는 거는 famine라 그러니까 둘 중에 하나죠. 음악 할 때. Either you're making a lot of money or you're starving.
대박 or 쪽박. That's what we call it in Korea.
There you go. Okay. In English, feast or famine?
Feast or famine, everybody.
대박 쪽박?
대박 쪽박.
Okay, good. Now I learned some Korean. Thank you very much. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they didn't want me to major in music.
Yeah.
So I had to give up.
Yeah.
I hated to, but they're my parents, so I should have listened to. Yeah.
But you didn't.
Technically I didn't, but at that time I said yes. And then I stopped playing the piano.
Oh, really?
It means that I stopped learning piano from then.
Stop going to the hagwon and stop studying. What age was that? Elementary school, you said?
Yeah, so actually after elementary school.
Okay.
When I got into middle school.
Middle
Korea.
school.
So it was about 13.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah, 11, 12, 13. So, and then I studied only, basically everything in school.
Yeah.
And then when I was 9th grade, I begged my parents to, I said, let me go to America to study because I wanted to study abroad since I was really kid.
Really?
I wanted to go to bigger world. I mean, I was satisfied with my Korean culture and, school too, but I wanted to go to bigger world to study. But it's kind of secret, but I actually wanted to study music in America. But I said to my parents that I wanted to study.
Right.
To go to America.
Right. Study. You wanted to learn English. You wanted, yes, and that they liked you studying in America and studying the other things, but you were sneaking in the piano.
Yeah,
you didn't
my
tell
intention was not that. So,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if my parents know that right now, but yeah.
They do now. I guarantee it.
If she understands English.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
So, did you go to the United States and live in a dormitory, or where did you live? Who did you live with?
I went to dormitory school, so I didn't really know anybody in the States.
Or English. How was your English?
Poor.
Middle school English is probably not great.
No, actually I could say hi, hello, bye.
Where did you go in the United States?
Tennessee.
Tennessee?
It's really country.
Sent you to Tennessee?
Yeah, why, right?
Yeah, no Koreans there, right?
It's few Koreans, amazingly.
Yeah.
But it's all of a sudden Tennessee because my parents, they didn't want me to go to like LA or New York, obviously, because they wanted me to study in America, not to playing off and goof around. So they chose Tennessee. But it turns out that I really enjoyed there. Yeah. Even though there were nothing around the school.
What city in Tennessee were
You
you?
know, have you heard of Seymour?
Seymour,
Have you heard of
Tennessee.
Knoxville?
I've heard of Knoxville.
Seymour is actually kind of town in Knoxville. It's really small. Nothing around.
Right.
Only field.
Right. And you were at the school.
Yes.
Okay.
In dorm.
In the dorm
Yeah.
in a high school?
Yes.
Okay.
So junior high and high school both.
Junior high. You said you did junior
because
high here.
I started with 8th grade, second semester. So
Also, the end. Okay, again, we have to remember that for when we say junior high in American English, that's 7th and 8th grade.
Yes.
Right? And in Korea, 9th grade is junior high
Yes,
to middle
that's
school,
kinda confusing.
right? Yeah, it gets confusing. But anyway, for American school, 7th and 8th grade is junior high, and then 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. There's 4 years
Yes.
for high school in America. So your last year, second half of your last year, only 6 months, you went to junior high
yes.
in Tennessee. And then the rest of high school, did you go to the same high school?
Yeah.
Whole time?
Yeah.
So almost 5 years?
4.5 years. Yeah, almost 5.
4.5 years you lived in Tennessee?
Yeah.
And it was a good experience. What was life like in high school?
You know, when I was there at the first time, I didn't have any friends.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to speak English at all.
Right.
And I don't know, it's really hard, it was really hard to fit in.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different world. I didn't know anyone. So, after school, almost every day after school, I went to the backstage. There were like a auditorium in the school. I went to the backstage and played the piano. There were grand piano on the stage. So I was playing the piano by myself every day after school without playing or hanging out with my friends. And then one day, a teacher of orchestra came up to me and said, it turns out that he was watching me like the entire time behind the curtain, I think. And then he came to me and said, wow, I was amazed by watching you play the piano. There's no orchestra pianist right now, but would you be the one? And so I said, certainly.
Yeah.
So I became...
So they had like a high school orchestra group where they played, and then he invited you to join the orchestra, huh?
Yeah.
After listening to you. How old was this 8th grade?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
So as soon as you got to...
As soon as I got there.
So you